Alright. Okay. I'm mostly playing it for fun, I guess you could say. I streamed the day before. I think you were actually there towards the end of it. Okay. I just need to add audio capture for my music player. I'm ready when you are. Yeah, thanks. Hi, good evening, Dogmaster. I'm going to be trying League of Legends again. This supposedly is going to be the new event. Okay.
Rules are made to be broken. Like buildings. Or people.
Jinx, yes. Dogmaster thinks it's the best event as well. Oh, so it's a bit like the Gorge for Don't Starve. Yeah, so recently I've been trying to organize my music collection using Plex Media Server. And I can do a lot, but at the same time it makes me realize how disorganized I've been for the past decade or so when it comes to organizing my media. So that's disappointing at the same time. Oh, interesting. Oh, it's one of those YouTube apps, yeah. It streams from YouTube services, or it's like YouTube? Right, okay. Well, there was actually that new YouTube Music application now. It's a standalone. I don't know if you've seen that at all. Oh, okay. I have premium. But yeah, I know. I don't like Google in general, so it's kind of funny that because I don't like I like Google more than I like watching ads, I guess. And oh, I mean like on the phone. I watch, let's say watch in quotes. I listen to a lot of YouTube in the background while I'm doing other stuff, and I like being able to download it, for example, onto the phone right there in the app. There might be another app that can do something similar to that. Yeah, but don't you need to have a connection? Like, you can't just listen to it offline, let's put it that way. Okay, so what are we doing here? Yes. It says, don't forget to buy items before powering up. How do I open the store here? Is this the store? Okay, there it is. Press P. What was it that I pressed to lock the camera again? Okay, thanks. This could go wrong. Okay, I just finished upgrading. I don't know what I should upgrade for, but... I can really spam Q a lot here. Oh, okay. I think I have the bazooka right now. Okay, yeah. Are they the ones you choose when you start the match? It's kind of snowballing in a bad direction, huh? Yeah, I suppose it doesn't really help me any that I'm not familiar with the normal gameplay. So it's kind of a wave-based objective. Okay. Oh yes, there was a bar on the top. Aura collected. Yeah, I was trying it out. I've never played this character before, so...
Happens way too quickly.
Where the intro happen? Oh, you mean where the wave happens too quickly?
Yeah. Whenever we get these little red guys that like first start off with orbs, if we don't get rid of those right away, we're basically dead. Because they do a lot of damage.
Yeah, no kidding.
And if I had more health and better cooldown reduction, we'd have a better time. And some of these Yasuos aren't the best Yasuos I've seen. I should have been Ziggs. Sona sort of went from being really cool in this to being pretty useless. Because she's supposed to be able to heal well, but with the augments that I have for Ziggs, he sort of is a better healer than her. This is not good. This is not good. I think the other Yasuo sort of gave up.
How many Yasuos were there? Just 2? Or 3? Look at...
3.
Okay. So if the bar at the top completely fills, then that's how you win it?
Yeah, that's how you get through each round. You try to go through it as quick as possible. I recommend for the next round that let me see if you actually you just sorry 1 second.
That's fine.
I'm having a pretty bad allergy attack right now, So, like, my whole side of my face is sort of like
Oh, ouch! Sorry to
burning
hear.
up. It's all right. It's just my right eye. It's why I've sort of been stopping my sentences at times just to focus on it. Basically, what I was trying to say is, if you go to your collection and you go to the far right next to chromas, there's augments, and to see if any of your champions have augments.
I'll take a look at that. Let's see. I think they're all locked. Yeah, it says 0 out of 15 for all 5.
Okay, yeah. So, we'll go back into intro, and I'll just set up a couple of my augments, so that's going to be an easier time for us, since there's some people who are just starting now.
How do I go back to intro?
You're already in there with me. All I have to do is hit find match.
Okay,
Thank you.
done.
There we go. I remember last time we had this issue where it wasn't letting you hit accept.
Yeah, I haven't had that problem since. I don't think.
A little bit after, like a couple days. Yeah, like the day after, I think that's when Odyssey started. There was a glitch with the missions. And
Rules are made to be broken. Like buildings.
Hey, Momentous, it's been a
Or
while.
people.
You're playing games now?
I'm just trying the new event with Nabla at the moment. That's good, I guess.
Because, like, what you guys really playing? Because I thought you guys were gonna play, like, ranked or something.
No, I think it's the new event.
Oh, okay. Is it Odyssey?
Is the event called Odyssey? I'm not sure.
yeah, it's Odyssey.
Okay.
Well, have fun.
Thanks.
Thank you. Oh, I feel so bad for this person. People have been trying to get 5 Yas, and I'm tired of doing 5 Yas. It gets pretty boring.
Because it's easy to steamroll, or what?
Really easy. Because you can just spam his E and Q if you have a pretty high cooldown. And it's fun, but not fun at the same time because it just goes by too quickly. I've been trying to get people to do all Ziggs for Onslaught because that's the mission I need to get done. And
So-
nobody wants to do that.
You're kind of limited to 5 different characters that you can pick for this event?
Yes.
Okay.
It's sometimes like that for most events. Not really.
Well, my
there's
first
this-
event, so...
Yeah. There's the Halloween event where you go up against a big Teemo, and it's just not fun. It's so hard to do. But I was lucky to be able to beat it like my first try.
It's a regularly occurring Halloween event, or...
Yes. There's actually I'm gonna search this up because I don't remember most of the event names. But I'm pretty sure there's pool party, something for Halloween, something for Christmas, the lunar event, April Fools, and one other, but I'm not sure.
So it sounds like maybe 6 events per year? What is...
Or more.
Where does this event fit in with all of that?
It's just something they decided to do.
Oh, okay.
Another event they had was what was it? Ascension? Something to do with Egyptian related stuff. It's pretty fun. I really liked it. I'm just trying to see if I can find
Yeah,
some of them.
Events are good ideas for games where you want to get the players to come back after they're tired with the initial game. This is their new
It's
pet
still-
project? That's with Dogmaster.
For my-
and things.
For myself, like, I've spent way too much money during events. Way too much. Just because, like, it's just, I like buying boxes, and when I'm able to buy a box, I do. But I typically only buy either 1 or 2, and then just regret it later and then do it again.
So how much do you think you've spent so far on League?
I don't want to talk about it. Some of it's not, well, it's gift cards and my own money. So, I think when I was talking to my brother, he gave me $100 to put into it, and so I did. And then my dad gave me either $100 or $50 to put in. So that's 225, and then I don't know how much I've put in.
Oh yeah,
I don't know.
It's getting up there, I guess.
Yeah, I sort of realized if I ever wanted to sell my account, I should chill a little, because most accounts, unless you're in Challenger, don't sell for at least $500 or less.
Isn't there like a risk of getting banned if you sell your account?
Actually, no. There's a whole like auction site for it.
Oh, they're cool with it. Okay.
Well, sometimes it really depends.
Dogmaster thinks he's spent over 5K in 5 years.
Oh, I'm not even gonna say anything. No. Oh, I've also had somebody buy me skins out of nowhere. Okay, I need to get this. Where are you again? I'll probably just like tell you what to get. Okay, you already got one item. Never mind. I'm pretty good at remembering what to get for her, since I had to.
You can look at how much you've spent on your account. I can guarantee you I've spent nothing.
Besides the gift I gave you, which you can spend stuff in.
Wait, I don't think I saw it yet. Where does it show it?
It might show up when you log back in. I give it to RP, I think.
Okay, because I didn't see anything pop up.
I might have not. I got the wrong names and oh, I'm so bad. You can probably check in a second after we're done this. I didn't spend too much on it, but just enough to get you a skin or something or a champ if you wanted. After this game, I'm going to have to sit down for an hour to play or something because my whole eye is just not wanting to work right now.
That's bound to make playing uncomfortable. What was the significance of that event? It's just gold?
Like what just happened?
Yeah, it's like the shopkeeper came back.
After every round, we get about 3,000 gold to buy a new item. Or whatever we really want, really. If you didn't want to buy any items, then you wouldn't really have to, but it's recommended that you do.
Okay. I imagine you can only have like one sword, one boots, that kind of stuff? Or is it
Well,
possible?
you can have as, like... I recommend for you to get something with lifesteal, or just get that whole recommended top bar. So with myself, I have Luden's Echo, boots, a book, and a mask. I don't know what Jinx has right now for this. But if you open up the store, there's like a recommended slot with like 4 items, and you can choose out of different ones.
Yeah, okay, I have 3 of the 4 from the top bar.
Okay.
It's called Gunplay.
I usually go for something that does attack damage with the build I have for her in this.
It seems like we've gotten farther than we did last time.
Yeah, we did because people are working together more. The Yasuo's last game were a little bit more running around instead of attacking one specific enemy. When you don't attack one specific enemy. And we also have a Malphite. Yeah. Malphite's like the bruiser in this. A little tanky. Takes a lot of damage. It's fun to have.
Are all of these heroes unique to the event, or you can play them in the regular?
You can play them in the regular. It's just the augments don't come with the augments are just really small too. Oh look, you're a big girl.
Yeah, how did that happen?
You attacked one of the special monsters. Gives you quicker cooldown reduction, I think, and faster attack speed. She was probably, I don't know, like one of the first chunks I got. I really liked Jinx at first. I wanted to get her. So I played a lot just to get her.
That bead makes your ult on a 3-second cooldown? Yeah, I probably should use my ult more.
There's also an augment to make your ult happen quicker. You can basically use it 3 to 5 times, I can't remember, without having to have that little special ability happen. For the character I'm playing, you can have your ult happen about as many times as you want in 5 seconds. But that's typically later on.
I'm not sure, how do I get like beyond level 1 for my ult?
What level are you right now? You're level 10, so you're gonna have to wait a little bit.
Okay, so it's based on level, not how many other...
Yeah.
What level your other ones are. All upgrades are 11 and 16, okay.
Have you ever thought about playing Age of Empires anytime soon?
It's been a few years since I played it, but I still remember most of it.
My dad got me into it, which was I used to block like enemy players in a little wall, and then I just open up the gate and let more of the people in. And just slowly wait until I had enough of them until my monk would transform me into mine.
Oh yeah, no, it's always
They really ticked me off. So I would put like a timer of like 60 seconds so that people wouldn't attack each other, and 60 minutes so people wouldn't attack each other. So I'd be able to get like a decent base going with the walls, and the stupid monks would always find a way to get in and just transform all of my people. It'd get really annoying really quick.
You'll get augments to alter your abilities just by playing the event and getting the beads that sometimes spawn at the end when the shop opens up. How many beads do I have? Do I have any?
I don't know what he's talking about when he says beads.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. Saying beads though.
Maybe he means like the little guy that we can kill. He can give us augments. See, I've been playing, I think I spent exactly like maybe 2 days with this, but not like 2 days with those hours. I'd spend like maybe 4 hours just playing within those 2 days. And I just like basically every time you finish an intro, you get a certain amount of augments at the end and a certain amount of augments while you're playing. Or whatever.
This is the blue items above my blue icon above my guarding you. Should probably just like read a crash or something.
Because I never found my weapons or X healing bounced and delayed. I messed up and got the wrong one again. So when I like to have one of my bosses explosives and I healed, so having more explosives is good for ascension. But it's big to actually get this anyway. This is cool down.
The one you have is the passive one that everyone has.
Okay, yeah. You right now have the pilot, is what I think he's talking about.
The pilot, okay.
It's right above our
Oh yeah.
our character picture.
Yeah, I see it now. It even says
So-
it's an augment.
Yeah, so mine's the castaway. So we have the captain, the castaway, the muscle, and I'm not entirely sure what the other two are. The seer. I think that might be it.
This world will be the first step on my road to conquest.
Oh, and since I don't have the max ones, I can't get max level.
Yeah. Right now there's a mission that I have to do where I have 3 augments or less and the onslaught with it. That's going to be extremely hard to do. The more augments, the more powerful you are. And the more levels you can have, the more gold.
Surgical precision. My divine cutting.
And I am level 14 now.
I'm almost level.
Rust. Unhurt.
I think Malphite has absolutely all of his augments built. Also, I recommend that you put down your
Precision.
key near him so that it stuns him.
Okay.
It's not a long stun, but it keeps you down. It also can
How close do I have to put it for? We'll kind of drop it for
He can walk into it. The cooldown might be good enough for you to do it more often. I typically just spam it whenever I get it, and hopefully he walks into it. See, when you have a somewhat average team, it's pretty easy to get through.
Well, it's good to see that I wasn't the one holding back the previous game, because I really haven't done a whole lot different here.
You were doing just fine the other game. It's just sometimes the Yasuos can get a bit cocky.
Interesting. Odyssey Extraction. 2 missions complete, 5 ahead. Okay, this time I did get some augments. Jinx augments. Looks like 1 for each character. Or hero. Okay, you mentioned that there was something that you gifted to me. Where would I find that? Oh, here. You received a gift?
Yes.
That's probably it. Okay, riot points. Alright. I don't even know where my riot points are.
It tells you on top of your blue essence. I think, yeah, you got 3,700. So that means you can basically get a skin if you ever see a skin that you really like. Or a chest, if anything.
So riot points are needed to buy cosmetics?
Yes.
Okay.
Or chests, and sometimes in those chests you can get free cosmetics.
Okay, yeah, 3,084. No, 3,700.
Yes.
Alright. So the augments, what should I do with them?
What augment do you have for Jinx right now?
I have 2, one's splitter and one's hoppers. Flame chompers hop towards enemies and lower their cooldown. And spitter's zap fires 2 additional beams in a spread shot.
I recommend that you put those 2 on for now until you get better ones.
How do I equip?
You just drag and drop. So you drag it over to the little augment slots that you have right underneath your character.
Oh, I think I haven't actually unlocked an augment slot.
You haven't?
All 5 are locked, and the 6th one, the pilot, has been permanently given to me, I think.
Okay, that sucks. I'm pretty sure you just have to do 1 mission for that, but I don't know what mission that is.
Okay.
See, the missions I have to do right now are Now You're Ready, where I have to win 4 games that are not Odyssey, and clear Onslaught with each person only having 3 or fewer augments, and clear Onslaught with all 5 people playing as Ziggs or Sona.
How can you tell, like, if you're in Onslaught or not?
So if you, I guess I could say, like, if I'm gonna leave the lobby to show you. So if you go to play and go to PvP, you see Odyssey Extraction. I don't know if you're there, but it goes intro, cadet, crew member, captain, and Onslaught.
Check. So I got through the first intro. Yeah, just the intro.
Intro was really easy when I first tried it. I stayed in intro for like an hour just to get enough augments since it was needed.
But how do you unlock the additional slots?
By doing missions. If you go next to the little chat box in the bottom right corner, there's this little scroll looking thing. You click that and it tells you what different missions you have.
Okay.
And like they'll tell you if you get an augment or not. So one of mine says I get 10 Odyssey tokens and 1,000 blue essence. So one of yours should say that you unlock an augment slot.
I'm not sure if it's an augment slot. It's sort of an insignia looking thing.
What missions do you have right now?
Earn Your Way is the only one that I have. Oh wait, and Blast Off?
What do they do? Like, what do you have to do to complete them?
Here we go. Blast Off. Yeah, and there it says augment slot. Okay, so that's how I get an augment slot. To get the augment slot, I need to play Odyssey Extraction on any difficulty.
And it didn't work.
Interesting.
I swear if it's bugged again.
Yeah, it says any difficulty.
Okay, let's do this one more time to see if it's gonna work. And if it doesn't work, then we'll just go to an AI mode so you can practice playing another champion.
Okay.
I don't know if you... Yeah, there we go.
Okay, this is the first time that I've seen this screen. Crash landed. We've been marooned on a strange planet. If we extract enough aura from the local wildlife, we can repair the morning star and escape. Sometimes an ally will fall in battle. If they do, stand near their body. Power up. Play Odyssey Extraction to unlock augments, powerful upgrades, and that you can equip between games. Collect them all, create new builds. Got it.
Okay.
First time I joined your lobby though, that didn't show up, so...
Yeah, that can be a little bit buggy sometimes. Oops.
Who should I pick?
Well, I want to try Yasuo, so you choose somebody you like. We'll go. Jinx, Sona, Malphite's fun, which was like the little stone guy we had saw.
I think I played Sona sometime like a week ago when we first played. Let me see.
Only you can hear me, Sona.
Do their abilities
What
change at all?
masterpiece shall we play today?
Yes.
From the normal game, you're saying that they do.
Oh, depending on your augments, yes, but if you have no augments for her, no.
You need to do the mission. It gives you slots. Go to the scroll. Okay, yeah. Thanks, Doc Master.
Basically what I said.
Yeah, what happened was the chat wasn't scrolling down automatically for some reason, so it didn't look like there were any new messages. But it should be fixed now. It isn't bugged, you just have to click the blast off button to unlock the missions. Ah, you got it there. That would explain it.
See, when it first came out, even if I did hit blast off, it wouldn't work.
Oh, okay.
And the next day, it was like everybody was having this issue. It was a huge bug. No one was getting their missions updated. People were wasting hours playing the game. And they were just wondering, what were they doing wrong?
Wow.
I was one of those people. I was playing for like 2 hours straight, and I was like, what is happening? I'm getting so irritated right now. And I was getting really irritated because you're putting all this time into this, and you're just not getting any updates.
Yeah, and you'd think that something so fundamental to playing the event wouldn't be bugged out.
It was fixed pretty quickly, but some people were still having issues.
No, it seemed to be the issue between chair and keyboard.
I recommend... I don't even know how to tell you how to put these things in. For Malphite, I typically put 3 in Q, 3 in E, 1 in R, and 2 in W.
Could you repeat that again?
3 in Q, 2 in W, 3 in E, and 1 in R.
Okay.
He's somebody I really enjoy playing. And because of this game mode, I end up getting Sona.
Like a metronome.
And as I was talking before about the different events that have happened, seeing from what it says here, there is Pool Party, Runeterra, versus First of the Down. There's also April Fools, the Luna Reveal, Project, End of Season, oh my gosh, World Pick'em, oh my gosh, Chaser, there's too many. There's just too many to happen.
A lot of them. Oh yeah, I remember playing her. She was the healing character.
Yep. She sort of looks like Gumby. If you know who I'm talking about.
Like, of the animation?
He's like this weird looking green thing. Looks like a stick of gum.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. I know
Well,
what
if you
Gumby
zoom
is.
in on hands and body, the way they move sort of looks like it. I'm not a big fan of the skins in this. It just sort of seems like they put too much effort into it and less effort into making the skins. And I'm quite picky when it comes to skins. Because they're like $25 or so.
Really? They charge that much?
Yeah. Well, I think Kane's skin is roughly $25. I think we were gifted $35 worth of RP. So that's roughly 3 pretty high skins. A lot of low skins.
This PvE this time can surprise people tons of bucks. I think that this is a character that really needs to be around other characters.
She's pretty powerful. When I'm playing Guild, I sometimes go Dark Harvest, and that can be pretty powerful as a support. Basically, every time you kill a minion or monster, you get Thirsty Souls, and it's ability power. And for 20 seconds till you hit 150, you will have increased attack damage or ability power. And as a support, that can be pretty powerful since her Q can be a bit intense.
The 25 magic damage to the nearest enemies?
Yeah.
How does that work though? Like, do I have to be within the ring that shows?
So when you use your Q, as long as they're in the vicinity, like near you, and like within your range, you can just attack them. The same with your heal and your boosted movement speed, which is your E.
Right, but it shows as a ring around your character. That's the range.
Yes. Basically. And sometimes it can go further. Because you can increase your range, I believe. I'm fairly new to Sona, so I only know from how I've played her and the videos I've seen. When I first started playing Yasuo, I was so confused in what I was doing. I was just like hitting my keyboard. I was just spamming everything to make it work.
Rubbing like a pro. What are those orbs? Oh, those are the things that fill the bar on top of them.
I think I just gave us an extra 500 gold when attacking something, but I'm not sure. My guy sort of reminds me of the Airbender.
And cartoon?
Yes. I used to watch that when I was a kid.
I've seen previews for it, aside from that.
See, I was one of those people that when I saw the movie, I was pretty butthurt. I did not like the way the movie was portrayed.
Is that the one that I usually see previews for?
Maybe like the live action cast.
Oh no,
Yeah.
no, it was animated in the previews.
Okay. Avatar: The Last Airbender was probably one of my favorite series. I despised the second one they made. Not a lot of people like it. Nice animation, but terrible story.
And the second one being the movie or TV series?
Another TV series. So there's, I think, 4 seasons for the original, either 3 or before, I just should have never existed. It was just too forced with a lot of what they were trying to do. If they kept with like the kids and the original cast, I would be I really liked it at first, the last couple of seasons just sort of boring. No, they finished it, and how they ended it was terrible. I don't really like TV shows that have been going on for years and just ending like really crappy. Sorry. See, once you start leveling up with augments and stuff, your alt will also be able to do what that one Jinx's alt does. So it shoots out and leaves a fiery line that does extra damage to the rest of the enemies, and it's like overthrown. And that's pretty powerful, especially in the game.
I've seen that marketing, I always assumed there's a chemical.
No, it's the Jinx thing. But a lot of the abilities that they have with the little monsters here are very similar to that of a lot of the champions. So those weird looking duck things that look like they're spitting, it's the same as this little champion called Cogma. That's one of his ults. He'll spit up in the air and he'll have it just come down and hit you, do a lot of magic damage. And then there is... what's there? Those little flying things with tentacle arms. There's a champion called Vel'Koz, and he basically does the same thing that they do. Are you serious?
With perfect tempo.
What is this thing before me?
Just another worm.
I really love it when they're used to playing another game and putting A and B instead of C and D.
The game would require A and B.
Well, moving around WASD.
Oh, okay.
And I was like trying to move Yasuo from left and right.
Alright.
And it wasn't entirely doing that. I sort of made a mistake within the 7 days file. And we no longer have a chest filled with food.
That's a pretty big mistake.
Yeah. I sort of got bamboozled. So I was able to do one thing and take a block underneath 2 other chests. and I thought I could do the same with another chest that was literally right next to it.
One day I will rule
And
the
so,
universe.
after putting a cement block underneath the two chests, I thought, oh, I'm just gonna do that with this one. As soon as I got rid of that little wooden block, it just destroyed itself. And I got so upset, sort of rage quit.
Wait, why did it work for the other ones? Not that.
I don't know. That's like the big thing. I just don't understand why it didn't work. Because it was in like the same order as the other ones, connected to something as well, so it should have stayed up. It just didn't. I was so sad. So now I have to go out and collect another 200 blueberry seeds, another... Oh, it's just... very expensive. I mean, at least we have mushrooms. We have around a set of 82 mushrooms or so planting right now, and with fertilizer that's times 4, we get a lot of mushrooms.
Why are mushrooms so good?
Meat stew, vegetable stew, the best meal in the whole game. You can use to make it. And mushrooms are hard to come by because they're only caves.
Right. That's probably why I've never used them.
And we ended up making the junkyard into a little battlefield. Even more so than it was.
Okay, I managed to get answer the call, which gave me an augment slot and a recruit icon. I think what I used a lot when I was playing for those 60 days or something was cornbread, because it would increase my wellness.
Wellness? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm level 110 now.
So that's not...
I've done a lot of mining.
Yeah.
And my wellness is maximum, or no, minimum 90 right now. I don't know what my max is. I'm just really upset because all that time I put into it and all that food I collected is just gone.
I guess it makes
Especially
a good
pots.
case for diversifying your storage.
Well, that's the
solutions.
thing. I was literally, after that, I was going to take everything out of those boxes and putting them downstairs in the storage because I started making storage in the bunker. But, yeah. Still really upset about that.
How long ago was that?
Lex, did that happen yesterday?
Oh,
It happened yesterday.
that's relatively recent. Which one out of the Jinx augments did you recommend?
I'm pretty sure you don't have the ones that I'm using. See, I have Plan Z, Plan A, Comet, and Arsenal. What ones do you have right now?
Hoppers, Bamboozle, and Spitter.
Keep with Spitter. Spitter's good. If you use your W a lot.
Okay.
Bamboozle is interesting. Bamboozle could be useful.
Flame
They do
Choppers,
damage.
that's for
Yeah.
the E?
Yes. I right now have all of my augment slots open, so I can
Right.
basically be very powerful if I wanted to. I feel like they got their date wrong with when this event ends.
Why?
Because for me it says the 24th, and I'm not sure if the 24th is in 2 weeks.
That's a good question.
It's next week. And my missions are saying, oh, you have 2 weeks left to do this, but I'm like, it's saying that it's the 24th in 6 days. That's not 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's significantly under 2 weeks. It's less than 1 week. Maybe that was how much time you had originally, that it just never updates.
They better update it, because a lot of people are gonna like join after the 24th and see that the event's gone, they're gonna be like, what? I sort of wish I got you into playing this a little bit later, because for new players you get a free skin, and I also get a free skin. And I was so salty about it because the skins are so expensive for this.
What does the other person have to do?
All they have to do is basically they have to be a new player or haven't played since July 11th. And I didn't see that until a couple days after.
Oh,
basically, I have a URL that I can give you or give someone, and then I can recruit them.
But if I already had an account from last year, would it still work?
If it's an account you haven't touched, then yes.
Yeah, I really don't think I updated the game since around this time last year. So it would have worked then.
Yeah.
For the next mission, I'm supposed to blow up some nerds, kill 400 monsters as a team.
That's pretty simple.
It is? Okay.
Because we basically do that anyways. Especially with those little red things.
Yeah, I guess I could see that.
Okay. We're going one step higher.
So this is going to be harder now, I take it.
I honestly, right now, I could put you into Onslaught with me since I have it unlocked. I just thought that would be painful to see.
Yeah, I'd probably be decimated relatively quickly.
Very quickly.
Yeah, but most of my spare time I've been trying to finish my migration to my new storage.
A lot of my time has been put into cleaning my apartment because it got to the point that I've been finding so much stuff that I've just been putting into boxes. And let's go all Yasuo. It's the guy with the fancy hair and his like face.
Death is like the wind,
Yeah.
always by my side.
Let's hope that Django is gonna be nice. There we go.
I only have one augment for Yasuo. Tornado is return and deal 75 increased damage.
That's very good. I like that one a lot.
Are the augments just unlocked randomly, or is there a certain progression?
I'm pretty sure that they're unlocked randomly over time, but there are certain augments that you unlock for each stage. So I've already unlocked all of the ones I could get for intro. Basically for Sona I only need one, and then for 3 champs I need 2, and for Yasuo I need 3. And I forgot to hit save. Great.
So how do you go from putting things into a box to something more structured? Like what's the new storage
for
solution
myself,
you're migrating
like, hopefully in November, that's when I'm going to be getting my new place, and just before then I'm organizing a whole bunch of different things, so like art supplies in one box, video games in one box,
Okay, so
cleaning, a whole bunch of stuff into just like one big box.
you're still using boxes, it's just they're more structured.
Yeah.
For what they're going to contain.
So right now I have 2 boxes that are just filled with random things that I've been finding around the apartment. Like I'm going into each room, slowly cleaning out each of them more thoroughly than I was before. I finished my bedroom, which was probably the easiest one to do. And then I went to the book room, and I'm still... I don't like the book room. Basically grabbing everything that's just not meant to be in there and putting to a box is the easy part. But just writing down and looking into all the books that I own and seeing which ones need to be replaced and which one I'd like to get fixed. Yeah, I just don't want to do that. I really don't. But then I also have my my dad's books from when he was in a certain order back in Manitoba, which are like the oldest books we have. Really old. I think one of them's from 1850
Ooh.
55.
Wow, that is pretty old.
Yeah. They're all pretty old. They're all like basically from 1900s and so on, though. I don't know which one's the newest. Might be the Constitution.
Do you
something.
store them in any sort of unique environment to preserve?
He wants to sell them. I want to keep them for historical purposes, even though I might disagree with the thing that they're for
Oh, okay.
heavily about. But it's just because they do have a lot of historical sentiment to it.
Well, who knows? Maybe there'd be like a museum or something that'd be better. if we make
Honestly,
better use of them.
I think he's not supposed to have these books either. Yeah.
What would happen if you tried to sell them then?
Gotta do it secretly. Only do it in cash. Not do it online.
So no Craigslist?
Nope. I've never really tried to sell anything online before. It'd probably be a good idea. Save me a lot of hassle.
I mostly use eBay if I have to sell stuff, but apparently if you live in a big enough city, you can use Craigslist.
My voice isn't on stream, right?
Let me check.
There is only death.
I have to tab out of the game. I'm still not used to that.
Mine or yours.
No, it's not showing up. Try.
Says I
Okay,
can't
yeah, talk
handle
again.
wandering.
Because I can't tell you if you're not talking. Yeah, it's muted. Okay, good.
Honor is in the heart, not the name.
Well, I mean, it depends on how far out range you're going to go as well. Because people will match with you sometimes to sell things, but it's less likely, and then you'll have to both, like, one of you will have to travel further. That's pretty serious stuff there. I'm not familiar with any of the abilities in this character.
This blade never gets any lighter.
Dashes. Yeah, I think I have to. So I figured out the dash, or sweeping blade it's called.
Wanderer isn't always lost.
Is that the reason why it's common to see people team up as combos? It's non-common?
There are three certainties in life. And the sword's poor company for a long road.
This is a... this is a character you can actually run out of mana. Or whatever those Why did my blue bear bar turn gray? Yeah, so that's interesting. For a while there, I had a gray bar.
I will follow
I'm not sure exactly what circumstances under which I got
the blade.
the gray bar.
Above all things, except a good drink. Justice. That's a pretty word. There are three certainties, I think. Honor, death, and hanging.
Signals that enemies are missing.
Who says I can't? There are three certainties in life. If you've come to kill death and hang.
So he lunges in the direction that you have your mouse pointed.
Except
Good to know.
no one is promised.
The W. I won't put any more things into it. seems like a surprising disincentive that they have applied there. It just seems like a strange policy where players would be disincentivized for latencies and something.
I see some exploding monsters coming!
Wait, how do people ban you now? They say you're trolling or something? Wait, so it's almost like both ways. You can't really win. Like if you aren't... What does that mean? If you're being mean, you can get banned, and if you aren't being mean, you can still get banned. How long did that take? How long does the season usually last?
Where are the
So basically an entire year. Wow, that's yeah, but I mean that's a long challenge to participate in. That means a year long.
Follow the wind, but watch your back.
Your remote for what?
Kill them, King. Show me the power of our future Emperor.
You didn't say the magic word.
Yeah, so my mana just got completely drained by something.
They will learn to fear the name of Cain!
Just kill everyone.
Are you sure this is the second most difficult?
Killing is bad.
This universe and everything in it is mine. Scream for your Emperor.
Yeah, I heard some stuff. I wasn't sure if I knew that.
No escape! It's all mine!
That's not a I'm not sure what he was firing at. I got killed. Yeah, I can see what you mean there. So I had no idea that attack was coming.
I will rip you apart. How many times can you turn me away before I crush you into paste? I can't wait to find out.
Oh yeah, F allows you to dash. I haven't even tried that one once.
You can't kill me in 5-on-1 combat.
How many hours a day did that take? Wow. Got 5 blue essence. Yay. Is Onslaught the hardest difficulty? Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. I played through half of the way, right? Okay. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get it's more of a PvP thing to have happen. I probably should pick somebody that I know. Let's pick James.
Rules are made to be broken. Like buildings. Or people.
I feel like they never really introduced like a couple of characters. Like let's say mid lane or support versus carry. They never really introduced that paradigm in the tutorial at all. Okay. Oh, okay. I guess they didn't do a good job of communicating to me my expected lane. Yeah.
Lambs lost in slaughterhouse.
They've come for a challenge then. I'm on.
Red boy, let us begin.
Hey, I only have 2 augments. Yay. Okay.
You think I'm crazy? You should see myself.
So that's what those little orbs are. They're healing. I mean, it's those zapper sap things that spell out. Yeah, there are a lot of monsters in there.
Someone needs to see that nerd! Remember he's down! Somebody go patch him up! Hello? Crew member down over here!
Have you ever gotten through it?
Looks real bad. Someone should patch him up.
Wait, I'm thinking.
Help our friend out. Please.
Someone needs to see that nerd!
Oh, that's like an insta-kill if you get stuck underneath the mountain.
That crew member looks real bad. Someone should patch him up.
Yeah, because you have a limited amount of time to get out of the way. Yeah.
A crew member is down. We better help him out.
You could also dash past some of those dangers, right?
Somebody go patch him up!
That crew member looks real bad. Someone should patch him up.
Ouch. But I feel like I got one good fight left in me.
Upset with Yasuo or somebody in the game?
Hold on.
Oh.
I'm about to see something really cool.
Yep.
I don't even think once about blowing stuff up.
How do I cancel an alt if I'm holding it? Okay.
Yeah, where was
Oh yeah, I can right click anytime to cancel it. Let's try the next level, huh? I forget what it's called. This I think we're on the level. I am on the level 3. You were playing Ziggs? I said you were playing Ziggs? Mm-hmm. Okay. Jinx, you're saying? Ziggs. Oh, okay. Got it. Yeah. All right. It's not a problem. Yeah, I've mostly just been playing Starving Mod. And then recently I was doing the boss challenge, Endless Bosses. I'd probably go back to that. that's kind of what it does if you enable it. You're normally allowed to only eat foods that are planted and grown in gardens, and then you'll have the bosses attack you like once every 15 minutes. But I turned that part of it off. I turned the seed part off because it was just ridiculous for me. I'm still like getting comfortable dealing with bosses and little to no notice. You know, you don't get a lot of time to prepare, and then at the same time you need to try to avoid starving to death. So I turned it off. Oh, is that what's going on here? Here.
Death is like the wind, always by my side.
Oh wow, okay. No random character choosing, huh? Is it bad that I never pay attention to the chat? Not in Twitch, I'm talking about in the game. I'm trying to think of games where I pay attention to the chat, and I really never do. Oh, okay. I think I can... Oh, for me it's... I mean, I can forget what I'm doing in game if I'm talking, but in general I'm faster at saying something than I am at typing it out. I can say more in the same amount of time, let's say if I'm speaking, instead of typing. Yeah. Yeah, I'd honestly just prefer to use voice chat, but I always thought this was maybe because I learned how to type at kind of an old age. I mean, according to like speed typers online, I think I get sort of on the lower end of average. So I'm not that unbelievably slow, it's just I feel like I have to try harder than others to keep up when it comes to typing. You learned early. Well, I didn't really use a computer until I was... No, I got a computer before that. It's just I didn't learn how to type with it. I think I was 14 or 15. I was 15, I'd say. When I got like a computer I could actually use. Before that, I had a Windows 95 computer, and at that time, there was not a whole lot you could do with it. You couldn't even... I'm just thinking, like... It wasn't connected to the internet, obviously. I suppose you could do word processing on it, but the printer that came with it was broken, so there's no way to print it out. Yeah, but then once I got... My first computer was a Windows Vista, and I actually still own it. It was a laptop. But back then, I just did... what are they? Search and pack? However they describe. Looking at the keyboard when typing with like one hand. I mean, for me, I'll have to look when I have to hit something like a function key, or if I have to do something like Control Alt delete, I suppose. I'll look at the keyboard for that.
Virtue is no more than a luxury.
Like, for normal typing, I can touch type fine. beige sounds kind of old. What operating system did it run? Was it Windows or was it something else?
I will not forget who I
quite a fall from grace. That much? Like, okay. Yeah, that's a bit of a the bigger storage being like a bottle surface. Okay. Yeah, probably not where I mean, I guess the thing is, I recently bought they wanted to be able to play games on it. I ended up getting a 4i5 with a Hyper-Threaded 4i5 with a GTX 1050.
I will follow this path until the end.
Yeah, that's like a step above Core i5, but like when you're talking about price, this computer was about $850 US. So when you say somebody spent like $4,000 on a laptop,
Sleep for the guiltless.
okay, so it's in a similar price range now. Yeah. It's a bit more demanding. I'm looking at full multimedia capabilities. Well, I mean, it pays to shop around and see what different outlets think about that on the same computer. I mean, there's a great example of this. A couple of years ago. And there was something wrong in all of the OSD. Still was having to so they kind of made it sound like they give it back to us. They place the hard drive in there. Pulled out one of the sticks of RAM and all of a sudden turned out into a damage. Couldn't even diagnose. You think they would have some sort of uniform
I will not forget who I am.
Oh wait, it wasn't just stuff was on the right. Oh, is it just a computer password? Like online? You've got your Microsoft account. Yeah. It's probably an Outlook address, but I think you can use.
This world will be the first step on my road to conquest.
If you have gold, you don't take damage. Now it's Yuki is down?
It's what's inside that counts.
I wish you'd mentioned that to me.
I want every cry of agony. The violence never end. Face the monster you unleashed, Sona.
This blade works.
I'm not sure how to get close enough to kill him.
How many times can you turn me away before I crush you into paste? I can't wait to find out.
Honor is in the heart.
No, I'm assuming the red circles are bad.
Things reminded me why I never interact with coworkers in the first place.
And I... Okay. Oh, thanks for playing. Goodbye. Oh, rats. Closed it. I don't know if I want to play this. I'm just not feeling it tonight. I think that's where I'm going to call it a night.